Hey everybody, sorry I needed to push it back. Hey Cassidy, school gets done at 1:15 on Wednesdays, so I needed to push it back, and so I had to pick up my son and then obviously come back home. School isn't that far from my house, so I had to pick him up and then obviously bring him home and everything. So um, I'm here. Um, I am honestly, I'm exhausted. I can like see it in my eyes that I am exhausted. Hey Don, and I don't know if everybody saw, but I am over 300. Um, yay! Thank you of okay over that like little hump there. I was like hovering for a little better for a little bit, and so and I don't know why my internet is being dumb. But anyhow, I will be doing another give. I keep going in and out. I don't understand what the deal is. So anyhow, hey G, um, and I also will be pouring resin and uh, it's Hurricane Nicole. So it's so I have a feeling that probably all the in and out. So I apologize if the internet is wonky. It's probably because of that. So anyhow, I hi Aisha. Yeah. I, this last like week has been all over the place for me. I don't think I have ever felt this horrible in a long time. Uh, uh, Thank you. It's funny when I washed my hair, all the orange just kind of washed away. So when I get my hair colored again, which will be on Christmas Eve, I'm gonna have to maybe I'll just color it all purple. Um, I don't know, or maybe I'll just color it green, or I'll color it orange. I don't know, something funky. Um, so this live is going to be to uh, pick the winners for my 200 subscriber giveaway, along with that Knit Crate giveaway. Did y'all catch that giveaway at the end of that video? Um, I hope you did, because I like doing. I want to see if I can try to do stuff like that. Um, so when I see my hairstylist, she uses the brand of fashion colors she uses is called Pulp Riot, and it's a vegan hair color, so it doesn't damage my hair so much. Hey Zoila, so because with the amount of times that I've colored my hair, I think if I hadn't, if the product that she used wasn't the kind of product that she used, I think my hair would have fallen out by then. Because it has been every single color under the rainbow. Literally, I've colored it green, red, orange, yellow, purple, blue. Like I remember when my grandmother passed away a couple of years ago, it was this like sunset color. It was this like fluorescent yellow, orange, and purple. But needless to say, my mother was not pleased that I showed up to the funeral looking like that. But I don't mind that it washes out, because it gives me a reason to recolor it. Because a lot of the colors that I use are either vegan or they are what you call color depositing conditioners. So they tend to damage your hair less. What damages my hair more is the bleach. So I try to stay away from the bleach. I take, and I have, my internet is being stupid. It's freezing, and it doesn't normally do this. I'm just wondering if it's because somebody is on YouTube. My son is sitting next to me doing his homework whilst trying to watch. He's watching YouTube and doing math homework at the same time. So I don't mind that the yeah, I know it's freezing. I don't know why it's freezing. Can you pause your YouTube for a little bit so that I can do this, and then you can do your homework, and then I can do this without it like flickering?
I don't think that has much to do with it, but okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Somebody's arguing with me.
Really?
Hey, Ray. My dad, you know what's funny is my dad, he used to own a pet business. He used to manufacture all natural, he used to manufacture all natural doggy and cat treats. And so when we would go to like all of these shows, we would sometimes go. And one year it was in Las Vegas, and there was a stand, like a manufacturer who sold like, I guess mainly dog fur color. So you could color your dog's fur all colors of the rainbow. So they had like this big poodle that has had all different colors under the rainbow. Like it was, I think I remember it was like green, yellow, purple, and orange, and all of that stuff. Hey, Lou. So, and then it was just, I don't know, it was weird seeing a big poodle colored like that. See, you stopped the YouTube, and then now my
Oh,
my light
okay, I
is
get
stopped flickering.
I get it.
Okay, so you guys are all here to see me draw the winner. So I was told to change the settings of my brightness of my screen. So I'm going to do that. Hold on 1 second while I do that. So hopefully you guys can see it. Okay, so so this one, oh no, it's still it's dark, too dark. I'm gonna brighten it just a little bit. Okay, so this one is the one for my 200 subscriber giveaway. I have already put in the what?
I'm sure it's at 300.
I'm over 300 now.
You are?
Yes. So I put in the URL for the video. And then I filtered out the duplicate users as I try to figure out. So you can see the URL, filtered out duplicate users, put in the word blue because that was the word. I excluded myself. And then let's the math question here so I can get all of the comments, which was a total of 86 comments. Thanks, Liz. Thanks, Ray. And then let's hit start. And start. Come on. It's Jen Reeves. Yay, congratulations. So this is for, like I said, my 200 subscriber giveaway. It says, good luck, everyone. My favorite color is blue, as is mine, as you all know. Everything could be blue, and I would be happy. So would I. Jen Reeves, my email address is on the screen there. It's also in the description of all of my videos, along with my about section. So if you want to send me an email with your contact information, if you please send it to me in 1 week from today, and then I will send it out to you ASAP. Let's hope I don't have a brain fart this time and not forget to include the trinket box, because I did with my the breast cancer giveaway. That's brain fog for you. All right, so now
I'm watching YouTube without anything lagging because I'm watching your YouTube.
You're not watching it on your phone.
But I'm still watching it.
Stop it. Somebody thinks he's being smart.
Yes, I am.
All right, so now this is the giveaway for my surprise giveaway. So this is the one that said yes, my 10-year-old son thinks he's Mr. Smart Butt and thinks I'm watching YouTube as you're watching YouTube. So
I want to join the stream.
You can't join the stream.
Why?
How are you gonna join the stream?
By joining. What is it called?
It's under my you have my account name. Okay, so this one is for that Knit Crate unboxing. So if you had watched all the way to the end, you would know that there was a giveaway at the end. So if you didn't watch to the end, then obviously you wouldn't know what the secret word is. Hey Kelly. So I went ahead and I put the URL in, filtered out the duplicate users, put in the specific text, which is the word surprise, excluded myself, as you can see, and then I have the answer to that super tough math question. 2 plus 3 equals 8, right? No, I'm kidding. It's 5. So that is a 66 comments. And then we're going to hit start. Oh, look! It's Yarn Barf. Christy won. It says, I love a surprise, Nicole. It was a surprise to me when I won your last giveaway. Well, you won again. I loved everything that you sent me, and I thank you, but I have no shame. I'll enter this one too. Hey, you know what? Enter all of them. That's what I put them out there for. You got an awesome deal on the yarn from Knit Crate. I will be checking them out. Stay blessed and healthy. Hugs. Well, the healthy part is kind of an iffy thing at this point. But anyway, because I right now, like on a scale of 0 to 100%, I am at like maybe a like 70%. I have never slept so much in my entire life in the last week. And normally I don't sleep that much. So anyway, congratulations, Yarn Barf, for winning my surprise giveaway with Knit Crate. Hey, Knit Crate, maybe you can make me an affiliate because I love your yarn. So anyway, to everybody that has shown up, thank you for showing up. I apologize for having to push my live back. It's just that, 70% is passing. It's just that I wasn't feeling good, and then it just slowly got worse and worse because I don't sleep that much as it is, and then I went from like getting 4 hours of sleep, usually about 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and then then suddenly I was getting up. I would get up in the morning to get my son ready for school, and then it usually takes a lot to drag my butt out of bed because I'm so exhausted. And then normally I can like come home and do what I need to do and all of that stuff. The little chores that I may need to take care of. But what I was doing was in the last week was I was coming home, crawling onto the couch and just like passing out. And I would sleep from Hawaii doesn't have daylight savings time. We don't have daylight savings time. Um, so I was super, super exhausted. So it was like super odd. And so I, and my stomach was bothering me. I was having a headache. And so then I came home, I slept, and I know you guys know this. I have like a bajillion alarms on my phone. Um, so like I'll show you. Um, so like I have all these alarms on my phone to remind me to do things, and I would sleep from like about 7:45 or 8 o'clock until my son got home from or got done with school, which is about Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday is 2 o'clock. Wednesday he gets done at 1:15. Uh, so that's about 6 hours or so. And then I would get up, pick him up from school, then come home, and then sleep, realize, okay, wait a second, it's like 5 or 5:30, and I and I've slept for an additional 3 or 4 hours. And then I'm like, okay, I need to figure out for something for dinner, whether it's takeout or whatever. And the other thing that was really bothering me is that I lost my appetite. I like basically almost completely stopped eating. I over the last week I lost about 10 pounds. So, and I'm already thin as it is. So, um I weigh maybe about I fluctuate between 112 and like 107. So now I'm now at about 97. And so I like I didn't eat for a week at all. Nothing. All I did was uh like maybe drink juice or something, maybe some water or whatever. Um I live in Hawaii, Tank, and so there's no uh we don't have daylight savings time here. So there is we don't I don't have to do the stupid spring forward and fall back. I used to live in Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, South Dakota, and North Dakota, and I hated daylight savings time because it always messed with my body clock. Um, so I stopped eating, didn't drink much, and um, and then all I was doing was sleeping, 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 and that was for a week. And then the thing that I was afraid of was because I try not to sleep during the day because then it messes with my body clock at night, so that I can't sleep at night. I was still able to go to sleep at night. So I like would my husband would come home from work, and he works really weird hours. So sometimes some weeks like last week I think he was working till like 7:30 or 6:30. So he'd come home and he'd kind of like take over, and then um, I would pass out on the couch because uh, to make sure that the kids are okay. And then when he came home, I would then drag my butt into bed and then fall asleep and then not wake up till uh, the next morning at about 6:30 or so, and then it would be rinse and repeat. And it's been like that for the last week, which is why I had to cancel my live last week where I'm like, I couldn't do it. Because usually with the fibromyalgia, it's like I'm tired all day long, I'm exhausted all day long, but then when it's time to go to sleep at night, I can't sleep because everything hurts. But this last week, it was everything hurt. I was super exhausted. I had no appetite. I could barely do any like personal hygiene. Um, and then of course then I lost all that weight. So yeah, that has been my week so far. Um, but I wanted to do this live today so that I could let you guys know who won. So um, Yarn Barf won the surprise Nick Crate giveaway, and then it was a Jen Reeves. She won the come on, yes, Jen Reeves. She won my 200 subscriber giveaway. So congratulations to all the winners, and I am so super duper 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 happy that you guys all showed up. Thank you guys for all the support and all for the wonderful well wishes, and I was super excited that I got my community tab because it allows me to communicate with you guys a little bit easier, rather than making like these like short videos to let you guys know what's going on. So yeah, I finally have started getting my appetite better. So I um, hey Tammy, hey Trina, welcome everybody. And then of course now I am at 304, so I am going to be planning a giveaway for that, and then next goal is 400, and then 500. When I hit 500, I want to do something a little bigger. And you guys are awesome for helping me grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And it means so much to me because I honestly didn't think that anybody would watch my channel. It probably would have. I honestly thought it was just going to be me and like the 3 people uh, that would want to see my face on YouTube, much less on live. And funnily enough, because I am so exhausted, uh, zero today, zero anxiety on this live today. Maybe I need to be so exhausted when I do my lives that's the only way I will not be that I won't have anxiety. Um, so, but I've been trying to like basically sit on the couch and do nothing and uh, being a big blob on the couch and watching Netflix and HBO Max and stuff, and just watching like my favorite shows and stuff. Like last night, I watched the newest episode of The Cleaning Lady, and then Thris and I watched together 2 episodes of Sweet Tooth. Has anybody seen Sweet Tooth? So that was fun. And then I'm like a binge watcher. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that binge watch stuff. So, because before this, I binge watched. Oh, okay. Right. I will write that one down and watch that one, and then I will. Let's see. I also binge watched Lucifer. Lucifer had been on my like recommended list for like forever, for months and months and months. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch it because I really didn't know what the show was about. And I really like cop shows, and it actually turned out to be kind of like a cop show, but not a cop show. The first couple episodes, I'm like, okay, I'm invested now. So I binge watched all 6 seasons because there's no more Lucifer. So I think it was on Fox, and then oh yes, I saw that, Ray. I want to see that. And then on HBO Max, they have there's gonna be, or there already is, the new season of what is it? Titans. Um, I'm a big DC or Marvel fan, so that's on HBO Max. I've watched the Zack Snyder version of uh, dang it, the Zack Snyder version with Wonder Woman and Superman and all of that. Um, the Zack Snyder version on HBO Max, even though it's like almost 3 hours long, is way better um, than the one that they put out in the theaters. Um, Titans is awesome. Uh, House of the Dragon, or House of Dragons, also good. Game of Thrones, awesome. Um, let's see. Oh yes, Sandman is awesome. Watch that one. I binge watched that one. I wish that there was more episodes of Sandman. Um, I really enjoyed that. I think I watched Sandman in like one day. I'm waiting for the next season of Stranger Things. Um, what else? I don't know. I just kind of if if you're into like sci-fi fantasy on Amazon Prime, it's a Prime original. One is called Night Sky. That's a good one. It's got J.K. Simmons and Sissy Spacek in it. That one's an interesting one. Um, and then another one. This one is it's a British show, um, and this one is also like a sci-fi fantasy one. It's called Devil's Hour. That one is on Amazon Prime. Um, that one is good as well. I enjoyed that. So I binge watched Devil's Hour uh, in one day because it's only got 8 episodes. And then Night Sky, I think I binge watched that in a day because that one only has 6 or 8 episodes. I have not watched Doctor Who yet. I have not watched one single episode of Doctor Who. How many seasons of Doctor Who is there? Because I know that there's more than one Doctor Who, and I know that the latest season of Doctor Who is a female Doctor Who, right? Nah, Cassidy, the kids don't need to eat. Okay. All right. I will definitely. I'll have to like write all this stuff down. Um, I know that Sandman was based off of a comic book or a graphic novel. Um, and then, um, oh, the other show that I really liked is Pennyworth. Pennyworth on HBO Max. That's like the like that's Batman's or Bruce Wayne's uh, butler before he became their butler. The Witcher, yes, The Witcher, awesome. Um, Waiting for that one to come out. Although I'm sad that uh, Cavill will no longer be uh, Geralt. It is what it is because I know that he wants to be he. I think it was he was torn between uh, playing Geralt and then also playing Man of Steel. And then I think um, the problem with The Witcher is that the writers of uh, uh, The Witcher didn't really respect the books and the game, so the writing was horrible, and I don't know. I wasn't. I mean, it was okay, and so he ended up watching. He ended up leaving, I think, and then I'm not really pleased with the fact that they. Uh, of course, there's nothing wrong with Liam Hemsworth, but he's the one that's going to be taking over uh, Geralt. Yeah, I don't blame him either, Ray. I'd rather him play Man of Steel because I mean he's Man of Steel. All right, see ya, Vicky. And then let's see. I saw. Hold on. Somebody else said something up here. Um, oh, Vicky, I did. I enjoyed the Wheels of Time. It was okay. Rings of Power was okay. Um, I know that the purists weren't exactly pleased with either one of those. They said that I guess like J.R.R. Tolkien would have like been rolling in his grave with the way that they did both of those shows. I don't know if they're gonna actually have any more seasons. Discovery of Witches, good show, great books. But I don't think that they're going to make any more seasons because uh, Deborah Harkness, I think she wanted to stick with just the three. I don't know if she's going to make the last book into, or she wants to make that into another TV series. I really wish that they had made the Discovery Witches shows into more a longer, maybe, yeah. I mean, I would totally be down to maybe just having each character having their own show. um Heck, I'd watch anything just with Discovery of Witches. I've read Discovery of Witches. I have the hardcover and the soft cover of Discovery of Witches. um Yes, The Magicians. Oh my God, that series is awesome. Um, I've watched The Magicians 3 or 4 times, from beginning to end. I was sad that they killed off Q, even though in the book, um, Jen, you won my giveaway. Jen Reeves, you won my giveaway. So make sure you email me. You won my 200 subscriber uh, giveaway. So make sure you send me your information, and I will send out the prize to you. And as soon as I can get to the post office. But you did win my giveaway along with Yarn Barf. I haven't seen Yarn Barf yet, um, but yeah. So congratulations, Jen. I am so happy you won. I see you all the time. That's awesome. Yeah. So and then of course I'm, like I said, I am at 304 right now. I'm going to be putting together another giveaway here soon, because I am now over 300 thanks to you guys. And then let's see what else. I don't know, we're just talking about shows and books that everybody likes to binge watch and stuff. So right now I'm watching Sweet Tooth with Thriss. She and I are doing no problem. You've got a week. So just take your time. There's no hurry. I've got the price sitting here next to me. So whenever you get a chance, just send me your mailing address and I will send it off to you. And then like I said, I will put together my giveaway for my 300 subscriber milestone. And then when I hit 400, we'll do that. Oh, yes. Karen, I love Dean Koontz. I have read so many of his books. And I read a lot. And I am not ashamed to say that I have read Twilight a lot. I think I've read Twilight like maybe 5 or 6 times. Same with the Hunger Games. Although vampires do not sparkle. And then, oh no, Karen. I hope you get better soon. I'm so sorry. That's horrible. I'm telling you. Having chronic illnesses are just so difficult, and that breaks my heart. I do hope you get better soon. Get a lot of rest, and please take care of yourself. Listen to me. I can barely take care of myself. But take your time, Karen. There's no, I mean, obviously there's no rush. I'm sure your doctors have told you that things will come back when they come back. I think everybody will say that we just want you to get better. and everybody here has been so nice and wonderful to me since I have been ill with I don't know what, uh, and by sending me some wonderful messages. So I will send the same to you to get better uh, soon and quickly, uh, because that's tough. I've been doing a lot of sleeping. Uh, what freaked me out the other day is that I nearly keeled over. I nearly fell over because I haven't been eating. So I think yesterday or the day before was the first time I actually had a full decent meal in a week. Um, Before that, I wasn't eating. Like like my stomach was growling, but you know that feeling where you're like, I'm hungry, but nothing, like you don't want to eat because you're not hungry. That's how it was. So it's so but Sunday, um I am planning on I'm going to attempt, the keyword attempt, to do a live resin pour. So if you guys are available, and I will say this again, I will tell you, um, if you cannot make it, please don't feel bad. Don't apologize in the comments, please. I know everybody has a life. You guys have stuff to do. You have families and all of that stuff. So, good night, Ray. And please don't apologize, and just make it if you can, because you can always catch me on the replay. So, and they will, Karen. They will. I know they will. I can see it. You know that you will get to where you want to be, and be able to do the things that you want to do, and you know, and be okay, because I know that you have the drive to do so. So I have faith that you will do everything that you possibly can to get to where you want to be. So I have no doubt that everything will be just fine. Um, so I am going to, because we're creeping up here upon about 50 minutes. I know it's kind of yes, exactly. They will, and they can. It will be okay. Um, I have no doubt that it will. You are a strong person, and God will make it so that you have the will to get to where you want to be. So, and yes, I know I will. So, I'm glad to feel that I am wanted. I really truly. Sometimes I'm like, I am like flabbergasted as to why. Like, I am so like surprised at how many people watch my videos. I'm like, who am I? I'm in the whole realm of things. I'm like this like teeny tiny peon of nothing. Um, and I don't see myself as anybody. And so I'm always surprised at how many people say that, they want to see my videos, because I don't see myself it, that way. I just see myself as uh, a mom of two kids with some mental health issues and chronic pain issues, and is just a little kooky and weird. Um, but I am pretty surprised that I managed to uh, get over that 300 subscriber hump. I got my community tab. I can do lives now without freaking out, and um, managed to get a couple of uh, I guess, what do you want to call it? Sponsored giveaways. And I may be doing a panel with another content creator. My Etsy shop seems to be doing okay. Uh, and so, yeah, uh, I I think I updated my Etsy shop today, so there should be a couple of my listings up in there. So if anybody's interested, I have updated my Etsy shop, and then I will be offering 4 special edition mystery boxes that will have furls hooks in them. Uh, so uh, today, so I added the 2 listings. For the one has the resin in them, one has no resin in them, and then I'm going to be adding 4 mystery boxes that will each have one 5.5 millimeter solar flare furls hook in them. So those are special editions. So once they're gone, they're gone. I haven't added them yet to my Etsy shop. So if you want that furls hook um, with the mystery box with the yarn in it, um, make sure you get onto Etsy and heart my shop, so that when I add the listing to my shop, you get a notification that I've added it. It'll be a little bit more, obviously, because of the furls hook. And then I'm getting some more yarn for the holidays. And then, yeah, I'm gonna try not to do too much, because um, on Sunday I also need to pick up a couple of turkeys and give it to my mother. So hey Donna, so I need to pick up the turkeys probably earlier in the day, and then drive out to give it to my mom. Um, we're gonna. I need to buy 2 turkeys because the grocery store that my husband works for, gives free turkeys to their employees. So we get 2 turkeys. So those will I give them to my mom, and then she'll take care of the turkeys. Um, but I am going to be trying to do a live with the resin pour at that time, and then uh, next week I may be doing a live panel with somebody else, which will be my first live panel, and yeah, that's my plan. And then once it gets closer to Thanksgiving, I think I'm probably gonna try to like coast a little bit, and then otherwise I think I might keel over. Uh, but yeah, that's the plan right now. So be on the lookout definitely for more, because I'm waiting for my dang orders, um, at least for my hobby order. And I gotta order more yarn from some of my other favorite shops. And then thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. Sometimes, um, to be honest with you, really, truly, and honest with you, other than company present, and of course my kids and my husband, it's like, I don't know, I there's only a handful of people that I feel like actually uh, that actually know me. uh, but I do enjoy doing these lives, uh, even if it's only, heck, one person can come and chit chat with me for a little bit. I don't mind. Um, because as I've always said, my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I don't even need to be monetized. Um, I don't really care about that. I just want to talk about mental health. I want to talk about chronic pain and chronic illness and make that as an awareness thing. And then meet all of you wonderful people, and everything else is gravy. And uh, once I hit the 1,000, I've met my goal. So thank you, Karen. I really appreciate that. And I try to be as honest as I can and real as I can, because it's really tiring to like put on this like I'm so happy, and you know what I mean? Like, let's pretend everything is okay, because that takes way too much energy. I'd rather be like, okay, today is really crappy, um, or today is a really great day, uh, because it's much easier to be real, uh, and be honest about stuff than it is to pretend to be like everything is fine. Because sometimes things are not fine, which is I don't believe in like saying that everything is fine all the time, because that is that is impossible. Impossible to be where everything is fine. Um, I don't care who you are. Uh, and I have absolutely no problem whatsoever in saying that I am not fine. like I did this last week, because I wasn't fine. Uh, I would I was not fine. So, and I will freely admit it, and I'm not embarrassed. Exactly, Karen. It's always, it's okay to be like, okay, today was a crappy day, and maybe you need to, just take the day, or take a couple of days, and then you know the next so many days after that, or whatever it is, and uh, stand up and say, all right, um, tomorrow's going to be a better day because the sun has come up, and it's going to be a better day. And um, I'm not, I'm not a I'm not the type of person to be like, let's sugarcoat everything. Because I know there's a lot of people that are like that, and it's it's not honest. It really isn't. And yeah, last week I had that, like, um, so I don't know if you guys know this, but I have celiac disease. So uh, so I have a lot of stomach issues, so that didn't help. So my stomach has been acting up as well. So uh, I always joke with my husband. I always tell him that I would really like to trade in my. Can I trade in or upgrade my body um, for a new one, because this one is malfunctioning. Uh, and he laughs because he feels the same way. He has back problems. He has chronic pain too. So uh, I so he and I always joke that, yeah, we need to get a better model, or can we get a refund with, and then get get a new body, because the one that we have isn't working properly, and we just kind of get a chuckle out of that. And I always say, uh, uh, when I used to work, I had a really high stress job, and I dealt with a lot of really rude people. And we and I worked with a group of four other women, and um, it was in insurance. I worked in commercial insurance, and I they would call in to ask about, like, rules and regulations for insurance, for all of the states. So I would have to know all of the rules and regulations for all 50 states for commercial insurance, which is a lot of information, especially when you're talking about rating for insurance for policies, for different businesses and stuff. And so people would call in and say all kinds of things, and it's like, you called me to ask for my help, and you want to be rude to me. Um, and so but we would always joke, and we would always say that um, we would always have to learn to let all that stuff roll off our back like a duck, because otherwise you kind of internalize it too much, and then you get way too stressed out over stuff that is just so like minuscule in the whole realm of things. But the thing for me is that uh, what ended up happening for me is I am I worked and worked and worked and worked so hard, and I ignored all of these like signs that my body was telling me, and that I was sick, and that I was like having anxiety, that I was having panic attacks, and I had migraines and all this stuff. I just completely ignored it. Like I would tell myself every day I was fine, even though some days in the elevator I would feel like I was going to throw up, or I would cry in the elevator because I was panicking. Um, but I'm like, you got to go to work because you got to provide for your family. Because at that time, my husband was a stay-at-home dad, because it was just cheaper for us to do it that way. Um, but because I ignored all of those things, all the things that my body was telling me, that there was something wrong, um, I ended up hurting myself even more in the long run. And so um, I took a leave of absence because it just got way, it like my anxiety, it was at first it was like maybe like a 2 or 3 where I could kind of deal with it. And then it started getting worse and worse to the point where I just like was freaking out, to the point where on the way to work, I like couldn't breathe. It felt like I was having a heart attack or something. Um, and so, um, but I was just ignoring it. And so I took a leave of absence. And then I took a leave of absence. And then when I took a leave of absence, I went on short-term disability, and then I went on long-term disability. And the insurance company that I worked for then decided um, that they gave me an ultimatum. I was working from home, and I was doing my job. I was doing my job well, and they gave me an ultimatum: come back into the office full time, despite all of your health problems that your doctor says that you have, or um, you're going to lose your job. And I mean, I had a note from my doctor and everything, and my doctor said that if I went into work, my health situation would get worse. And so I'm like, well, my doctor said I like literally cannot be in the office because of the situation I was in. And so I told them that. And so they're like, well, we'll get back to you. Well, um, it ended up, I think maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, um, I got a phone call and a letter from my supervisor and my boss in HR, and they fired me. So I, in 3 months after going on leave of absence and getting a diagnosis of PTSD, general anxiety disorder, panic attacks, um, bipolar, um, they let me go. And then the medical problems started popping up. And then I want to say maybe about a year later is when, maybe, no, I take that back, a little bit longer after that. That's when they figured out I had fibromyalgia, along with some other issues. And then that's when I would joke. I would always say, it's, can I trade my body in for a different one? And then the other one was, it's either laugh or cry, and I choose laugh because otherwise I will cry, and I may never stop crying because um, of all the crap that people have done, and uh, I don't want to feel sorry for myself. And so it has kind of brought me to from Instagram um, to being a mental health self care advocate there for that, and then chronic illness and chronic pain, um, and learning how to take care of myself, and then doing art therapy, and then it went from that to bringing me here to you guys in YouTube, and talking about yarn, talking about my resin, showing you my art, and then also talking about all of this other stuff that nobody is comfortable talking about. As I see everybody kind of dwindling away, so I know it's late. So I am going to end it here because I do know that it's late on the mainland. It is like 3 o'clock here, and I know that it's probably like 8 or 9 o'clock on the mainland. So I keep an eye out for more videos, and then I'm going to be like I said, putting together my giveaway for my 300 subscriber giveaway, and then doing my live on Sunday, and then I'm planning another live, hopefully with another content creator next week, and then we'll go from there. I'm like I said, I'm waiting for some other stuff. If there is, yes, 304 subscribers. Thank you, everybody, so much. And yes, please hit the thumbs up on your way out. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe so we can get to 400 so I can do another giveaway. And then I will see you guys in my next video or my next live. I love you all, and thank you guys for looking out for me. I will talk to you guys then. Bye.